Alright, hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of VintageCraft. It's surely been a while. Oh, I'm missing some iron gates, or iron fences there. Anyway, it's surely been a while, because I've been all over the world. Well, not really. I've been all over Europe on vacation. And after that, I had some social, problems, issues. Don't want to call them that, but some social stuff I had to take care of. So I wasn't really able to record a whole lot. But I was here for the chopping block UHC, which is currently going out, which is very nice. Keep watching. As well as the bingo episodes that are going up. Yes, indeed. Bingo is back with Beef and other VintageCraft members. And yes, we are back on the VintageCraft server as well. Because we have a lot to do. Because a little birdie told me that sometime in the future, I'm not saying when because I don't know, and I'm not saying if it's that it's soon because I don't know, but we at one point are gonna have a map reset. This castle, hello Doofus McDoofington, this castle is far from being done. This fort, I should say, the castle's on top of the mountain. There's still a whole lot of stuff that we need to finish up here, and I have been doing work. As you can see, I've been walking around here, and I've added this little thing, which I think is a waiter's post right around the corner here, that we can sit around fire and keep guard of the entrance area, as well as this tower that now has a staircase. A little decoration, but then again, medieval castles don't have a lot of decoration. There's a little area up here that's nice, and it leads to where we just were up here. And this tower now also has an interior. Oh, which is stop wasting my fireworks. Very, very nice indeed. I can't remove these. It's kind of weird. Maybe I should just put a painting over that or something. Anyway, then there's this area which I'm going to work on today, because this is our main pathway. This you might think this is it, but even though this front cave entrance part does need some work, it's not really the path. The base that's down here is kind of more like a secret area, right? Well, let's get rid of these pigmen. Oh, jeez. There we go. I don't know if they're too loud, actually. But yeah, nothing has really changed here. This is still the same. The main changes have been on the outside. I have been quite busy on another area as well. So this is what we're going to work today on. I'm just going to show you what's new as well. This also needs to change, obviously. I don't like how that is. I do think it's kind of cool to have a walkway over to that tower, but it might be better to have it here, going straight across. Also, I added water to the sewer thing. Oh, I forgot to take down a block there. Let's get that real quick. Plop. There we go. But yeah, the main changes have been over on this area, where this little gateway, I guess, gatehouse. It's not really a gatehouse, but is now added, as well as some buildings that go, and we go down here. And it's kind of like I kind of went for a medieval city feel, not like the normal village type builds I normally come up with, but a lot more brick and stone, so that it has kind of the feel of it's not really the feel I'm going for, but it's kind of an example, I guess. King's Landing from Game of Thrones. It has like a giant castle, and then it has the town yeah, stacked up against on the mountain against it. I mean, I'm not going for a King's Landing, but I'm going for the same type of build. You can see the castle on top of the mountain, and down here it's just a, well, it should be a swirling city full of people selling their goods and stuff, but it's not yet because we don't have any inhabitants. So this is probably going to go back here and connect up with the harbor area that's going to be over here. I don't know how to exactly connect it up because Bayfish was working on a project over here, I think, yeah. He wanted to make a cove, which is very cool. I like that idea. But he hasn't done much work on it, so I don't want to change it because it's his stuff and not mine. But yeah, that's been the updates really. I also added, I finished rather, this pathway up to the castle doors. But it still needs to obviously be worked out with how it goes to the ground with all kinds of houses and stuff. Finished this wall. Oh, wow, my voice went all over the place there. I finished this wall. It's now just like the rest, but of course the inside of the castle is still work in progress. I haven't been able to do anything about that just yet. And obviously we need to work with this as well. It's still all flat. We need to add some life, some trees maybe, and some bushes, and make this grass. And then that side, which is nothing has been done, but we shall come around to that as well. We also have this thing here. I'm probably gonna have stables here, which is the most logical position for the stables, I think, because you have like a gate out here and that you can ride out, I guess. We don't really have a very normal way of getting down to the main level, just this very steep one, which is that, but oh well. Anyway, the idea is to work on this a little bit similarly that we have done over there. Create some little houses and have very tight corners, because I think working with tight corners is makes things look pretty in Minecraft. It works. Maybe we can get rid of this and have this as an access to the upper floor of this building. I think that should work nicely. We're gonna need a lot more spruce wood, I just realized. Wow. Now this is a very difficult corner, because obviously we can't, I mean we can get rid of this, but we can't do much about the wall because it's the wall. Maybe we can make a little merchant stand here or something like that. I think that would look nice. I have so much stuff in my inventory that I don't currently need. Granite. I never need granite. Never use granite. Gravel is nice for paths, we need that. Grass, get out of here. I don't need 2 stacks of dirt. The brick could be useful for first chimney. Alright, crafting table. Here we go. So I have a crafting table. That's not permanent, but make a little. How about we're gonna change this wall as well, because it doesn't feel right being dirt. And then there. And maybe we can have a door in here. Oh, hello. Didn't know there was a hole there. Anyways. Okay, I'm gonna create a chest because this is crazy. All the stuff in my inventory. God dang it. Alright. So a fence, probably. A couple of fences will do nicely as a bit of decoration, and then have wool, or maybe carpets. Carpets might be good. Obviously, the one thing I don't have is wool. Let's check the storage system. Oh, Harrison uploaded something to the chat and I didn't mute it. I'm so professional. Wow, wobble sprint. How is that still a thing, the wobble sprint? Come on, fix your game. Where's wool? Wool? There we have wool. Some white carpet. And some green carpet. And a couple of pieces of string will do to hold them up. Yes. Then, do I have some clay? Clay? Bricks? Clay? Normal clay, just any old day clay. Oh no. Oh, we're all out of clay, really? Oh, that's bad. I need clay for my flower pots. My flower pots! They are a very essential decoration in this land of Minecraft that doesn't have that much decoration blocks. If we do this and this, we should be able to... and I have a little a stand, I guess, and they can sell something here. Now, to make this a little more of a house, because I think we should just build houses inside the walls here. We should get rid of all the dirt. Cobblestone is fine. Actually mixing, that's a thing I like to do, is mixing a lot of materials so that it doesn't look as repetitive. You can see it in, well, here. Adding in cobblestone with your build, or in this case editing in stone bricks, because there's more cobblestone, really makes it look more realistic than just having a box of the same material. It's just if you do that, it just makes it look bland. Now, of course, God dang it, I'm using the B00 resource pack, which changes some blocks that are the same thing to have a different texture anyways, but I only do that because personally I think it looks better. Like, as you can see, cobblestone has different textures as well. Obviously none of it is perfect, but I think B00 has a great eye for it. So you see, it looks very much more a variant of bricks. If you look at an actual wall, it's like from medieval times. They're not all the same size bricks either, so it looks way more realistic. Hey, let's see. It's a quiet day on the server. Actually, it's been quiet days. I think it's partly to do that people are just burnt out of the game in general at the moment. But we can solve that problem, I think, by updating to 1.13, because we're still on 1.12 on the server. And we had a vote about that as well, but a lot of people voted for resetting the map, and I'm not a huge fan of that. Now, I don't get to decide, obviously, it's a community decision, but still, I don't like it. Thanks. Yeah, if you don't watch my bingo series with Beef, Beef is really good at bingo. It's the one thing in Minecraft he might actually be good at, except for building and creating videos. Actually, he's pretty good at a lot of things. Never mind. The only competitive thing in Minecraft he might be good at. There. Anyways, he's really good at it, and I just recently won a round, so that was pretty cool. And we're now looking for people to play with in a bigger game. I don't know if it's possible, from the top of my head, to play Minecraft Bingo with like 8 people. It might be. But that's kind of the plan now. We kind of want to do that. Okay, now the idea of this is that it is a house. So you mentioned the video MLB fan server. That was this server before it became Patreon. Alright. See, there were a lot of you. Quite so. Anyway, there we go. It's a empty thing for now. We just put a torch in it, and that's because I'll do all the interior decorating later. For now, I think it's just good to have some buildings down, and when I'm in the mood for interior decorating, I will get around to that. Make a window and add a trapdoor. There you go. Yeah, nice. Now what could you sell here? Maybe like some clothing. We could put like an armor stand down. That'd be kind of cool. Kind of be like, but it needs to be something small, obviously, because it's in a corner like this. But okay, next door will be here, and we need some wood to create. I think we need to go a little one, maybe like this, so that we have a floor. I have like a little taller building down over here, which is good. We need to cover up this wall a little bit because it feels very unnatural now, it being so flat. It's not good. No, very bad. And there we go. Framing out builds is a very good way to get a feel of what's going to be filled, basically. Now I ran out of all out of spruce wood, and I have one measly tree to cut down. So I'm gonna farm some of this spruce wood, and I'll be right back with you to continue some building. All right, let's finish up here. We gotta put a roof on this thing here to the right. That's the most important thing, I think. This area I want to turn into a tavern. I thought it would be kind of cool to have this walkway up and then a tavern around this part, and maybe dig out some of this wall and have like a terrace. Or not a terrace, there's a seating area where you can eat. And I think I'm gonna get rid of this and make a walkway over there, so that we have kind of a closed off area here, which I think would look very nice. Now excuse me, if you've been, well, dang it, if you've been watching other vintage crafters, you know that the VintageCraft server is resetting resetting the map for 1.13. 1.13 has been out for a while, but we haven't been able to update because of the world generation plugin we use that gives us a custom generation. So a lot of people have not been playing because they're waiting for 1.13, and it's kind of a shame. But we are updating finally, and that's happening on the 31st of October 2018, obviously, and that's in only a month from now. And yeah, that's I don't know how to feel about it. Luckily, the old map will stay on a different server, so we'll basically have two servers running at the same time. So one on 1.12 running this map, and one on 1.13 running a different map. Now, I personally am not for reset that much. I mean, if it will happen, I will play. That's not the point. My point is more that I'm personally not ready for one. Because this castle project still, obviously, I have a lot to do, and since the lads are not helping much, I'm basically doing a lot of this on my own, which is fine. I like this project. That's not a complaint I have, but I don't know if I will be ready in a month. So, and I know that there will be two servers. But I kind of want to move on with the series to the new server as soon as it's out, you know. So, I don't know how to feel about it. For now, I'm just going to put some work and effort into the series here, and hope I can get it finished by the time that we reset. But I don't think. Dang it. I don't think I will be able to have this castle project done in a month. Basically because I'm still, of course, in university as well, and that takes up a lot of my time, as well as my Students' Association, which has been why I haven't been uploading much. Can we do this? No? Yes? No? I don't know. In the beginning of this school year either. It's just not. Maybe. How would this look? Oh. Sorry. Discord's still on. Oops. There we go. Is this okay? From here it looks fine, really. There's no problem from this angle. I think this works. I don't know how it looks from here. Oh, you can hardly notice it. Okay, great. I like it. Maybe we should put a like that, and then one over there as well. We still need to work on all the dirt. That's not okay. But how about now? We have like a little corridor with a little shop thing that we still need to decorate. There's this house which is almost finished. We just need to put in the walls now on the top floor, like as so, and some planks over here. See, it's hollow. Spruce. There we go. Anyway, so yeah, we will be resetting soon. and I will definitely be on the other server as well, the 1.13 one. I will join next season basically. So yeah, season 2 of VintageCraft. Isn't that something? The 1.12 world, this world basically will stay up until the server hits its 1 year mark, which is on January 5th, I believe. So there might still be some episodes during the second season that are recorded on this map, just because we wanted to do something from this map. It's going to be a little bit confusing, but I hope it'll work out. I'm not going to decorate much of this inside right now because I'm going to do the decoration at a different point. So yeah, we're going to have a little... Don't like this. Can we... that maybe? Or maybe have a little... I know. Like that, and then get rid of that one. Put some stone bricks here. And more fences needed. So yeah. Jeez. But yeah. So be on the lookout for that. Probably the first episodes of the second season will come out at the start of November. But I'm not done with this just yet. There will be more videos on this server as well, because of course we need to round up this project. The dirt's going crazy. Stop it, dirt. Yeah. Like that. Okay. Well, we'll figure out this wool. But yeah, the tavern. That's something very different. Down here, I think we did enough work on this area today. So I'm gonna round up the episode here. I hope you enjoyed all the updates, and I hope you are excited for the finishing this season up and starting a new one, because I sure am. The thing I think I'm most excited about is that I'm going to put so much work into this that this project is actually going to be finished. And I don't know, finishing a project always gives me a good feeling. The last big project I finished on camera, it's been a long time. Of course I've been on Hypernova off camera a lot, and I had a castle which was very much smaller than this one on Hypernova, which was a big project, but I didn't record it. But the last big project I think I finished on camera was the Ticket to Ride game back in Volcanic SMP Season 2, which, by the way, if you're a Vintage Crafter or if you're new to the channel, I highly recommend checking out Volcanic SMP Season... Season 1 was it? It wasn't Season 2, sorry. So Volcanic SMP Season 1 on my channel. It's with all kinds of different people, but that doesn't matter. Haribo is there, Bayfish is there, the lads were back on that server as well, and I basically recreated the board game Ticket to Ride into vanilla survival Minecraft, which was an amazing project. It was very fun to do, and it might still be something I am looking to do in the future as well, but with a different board. So who knows, maybe this will come up in VintageCraft Season 2. But that was a very big project, which I'm very proud of. So if you're ever looking for something to watch, then I recommend you watch that series. If you want, I mean, if you're not interested, then don't. Who am I to tell you, right? Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, a like is always very much appreciated. Also, of course, as well as subscribe to the channel. I will see you next time. Stay tasty. Bye, guys. Whee!